I think every musician and guitarist should have one of those powerful little devices. So now our MIDI Captain serial will have a complete product line from 1 switch to 10 switches. In Super Mode, we introduce a new concept of key times. For the same button, you can configure different functions when pressed multiple times, forming a function loop. The previous mentioned circle between presets is also implemented this way. Whether it's a short press, a short release, a long press, or a long release. Another special design for MIDI Captain ONE and MIDI Captain DUO is the mood switch. We haven't set a limit. It can be dozens or even tens of commands. Let's see how CC toggling controls module on-off. You can also have the tapping function and the tapping speed display. You can make the LED change color or even have independent changes in 3 segments. When you lack inspiration for tones, give it a try. Each time we'll have a random PC value sent out. The next step will also include the original 10-switch version. Hello everyone, I'm Wilson. Today, I'm glad to introduce the new members of the MIDI Captain series, MIDI Captain ONE and MIDI Captain DUO. Yes, a single foot switch and a double foot switch version of MIDI Captain. You might be curious about what can be done with such a little device. After watching this video, you will be surprised by the numerous functions it can perform. Before we dive into the detailed introduction, let me show you the other 2 controllers in the MIDI Captain series with 4-foot switch and 6-foot switches, MIDI Captain NANO 4 and the MIDI Captain Mini 6. So now our MIDI Captain serial will have a complete product line from 1 switch to 10 switches. Additionally, we have developed the latest Super Mode control, which offers more flexible features and configuration capabilities than the previous normal mode and gig mode on the 10-switch version. We will provide detailed information about this later. And the Super Mode will also be released for the previous 10-switch model. And you can find the latest firmware on PaintAudio.com. Firstly, let's start by looking at the hardware interfaces of the MIDI Captain ONE and the MIDI Captain DUO. Both features the USB MIDI function with the USB-C interfaces. We also provide the corresponding USB cable and the MIDI cable. For power supply, you can use any pedal power adapter or any power source ranging from 5V to 12V with any polarities without breaking the device. You can also power the device with the USB cable only or the USB cable together with the power adapter. For MIDI Captain ONE, the MIDI out is at this side, and the MIDI Captain DUO, and here is the MIDI out. And we have the little screen to show the content. Another special design for MIDI Captain ONE and the MIDI Captain DUO is the mood switch. So for each foot switch, we have the mood switch. Here we can select 4 different moods. In each mood, you can have a completely different function. You can customize all the 4 moods with totally different functions and not only just send 1 command but a command set. This is thanks to the powerful Super Mode. Let's explore what functions we can achieve with a single foot switch and how to configure it according to your needs. Super Mode is the latest control mode released in MIDI Captain series, and we have even created a configuration language for it. Before diving into the detailed explanation, let's see what it can do. Short press to control preset increase, long press to control the preset decrease. Circle between several presets you like, or even circle through CC commands. Sometimes we found that the values of the PC display in the device are different. You can change the display PC offset from 0 to 1 in the global setup section. Now we can see that the display is already synchronized. You can make the LED change color or even have independent changes in 3 segments. You can also have the tapping function and the tapping speed display. Create a regular CC toggling commands. Let's see how CC toggling controls module on-off. And you can specify the LED action. Super Mode supports long press command for the first time in MIDI Captain series. You can send commands when the button is pressed or when it is released. Whether it's a short press, a short release, a long press, or a long release. You can send more than one command. You can mix PC, CC, and note commands and send them out at the same time. And for each command, it can have its own MIDI channel. If you are wondering about the maximum number of commands that can be sent in a single press, the answer is that we haven't set a limit. It can be dozens or even tens of commands. Sending too many commands will take some time, and you can estimate this time based on approximately 3 milliseconds per command. In Super Mode, we introduce a new concept of key times. For the same button, you can configure different functions when pressed multiple times, forming a function loop. The maximum key times can be up to 9, so you can configure 9 completely different functions on the same button. For example, if controlling Sense on FM3 and want to loop through Sense 2, 3, and 6 under the current preset, we can design key times equals 3, and then short up 1 equals channel 1 CC 34 1, short up 2 equals channel 1 CC 34 2, and short up 3 equals channel 1 CC 34 5. Let's see the result. The previous mentioned circle between presets is also implemented this way. We can even create a chord progression. We can also design all the tone preset switches needed for a song in advance. And during actual performance, just keep pressing this one foot switch by multiple times. We have also designed some interesting features such as the random PC commands. When you lack inspiration for tones, give it a try. Each time we'll have a random PC value sent out. There are more features to be explored. In next video, we will introduce the complete features and the configurations of Super Mode. Super Mode is now implemented for MIDI Captain 1, 2, 4, and 6 switch versions. The next step will also include the original 10 switch version MIDI Captain. Some of our products are also available on Amazon now. I think every musician and guitarist should have one of those powerful little devices, and we hope it can help your show and gigs and your creative works. Please help us to share the video with friends who may find it useful, and subscribe my channel. Check our website paintaudio.com. Thank you. See you next time.